All right, everybody ready? Let's go. What's good, YouTube? It is your boy vexyz, the lurking legend. Y'all can just call me Vex. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome to all the familiar faces. We want to say first and foremost, thank you so much for being here, chat. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. And yeah, we got quite an interesting session ahead of us today. We are the Scarlet Pirates. Make sure to check out all the links in the description. Join the TLA Discord if you want to be a part of your own One Piece D&D campaign. Follow the Scarlet Pirates on Twitter. Check out all the other One Piece TLA D&D groups as well if you'd like. And yeah, let's go ahead and introduce our players for tonight. We are gonna go ahead and start with the man of the hour. We got our brother in arms. We have the Gate Guardian, Lord Vegeta, aka Ragnar, playing Lord Azrael. How you doing today, man?
I'm about to find out how I'm doing.
We'll do a bit of a recap after we get everybody introduced. But yeah, this is gonna be a big session for him potentially. We've also got our other brother in arms. We've got the first mate of the Scarlet Pirates himself. We've got the man by many names. You can check out many of them in the description, but I'm just gonna go ahead and call him NoChill Dill. How you doing tonight, brother?
Doing pretty good. I'm loving the new setup that we're going to have going on where we focus on Lord Azrael surviving. It's a pretty good twist. We're no longer going to be adventuring around. It's just going to be finding out if he's alive.
We'll figure out. We'll see what's up with that. Yeah. We've got
we may find out, but our characters won't.
you might. Then we've got our W Helmsman himself. We have torimori, aka Mikey D, playing Davos. How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing great watching chat right now. Y'all are already going so hard today. Thank you guys for joining us again on this wonderful Tuesday. Just super stoked. Just finished an arc, starting a new one today. But more than anything, I want to go back under the sea and see what's brewing with our brother.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty excited to see what's going on with that. Then we've got our boy Partypete playing Bang D Boom, and the true MVP, his canon sidekick, Bang D Blast. How you doing tonight, bro?
Living the dream as always. I may be personally curious about what's going on, in Ragnar's situation, but Bang D Boom, he can't stay the same. He can't stay the same. He's actively preying on his downfall. No, not actually. But
oh my god!
Hopes he makes it out.
Yo, I'm back.
And that he has a hard time. So, definitely excited for this session.
That's hilarious. And then we've also got shout out to Partypete Works in the chat. I see you, brother. Pop off. And then we just got our captain back with us. We're still in the middle of intro, so perfect timing. I'll go ahead and introduce you right now. We've got the captain of the Scarlet Pirates, the future queen of the pirates herself. We have Scarlet, played by Balincc.
Oh, bro, I'm hype as hell for this session today, bro. Ragnar, you need to tee up, bro. You need to clutch up in the 7.
Bro, so yeah, I think we're all really hype, and like I said, we'll do a little bit of a brief recap. We did just finish up mostly an arc, at least most of us did, where we had been crawling through from the tip of the Red Spine over near Port Scarletta all the way across the King's Coast to the Glass House, demolished the Glass House inside and out, took out Malcolm Gilderoy and several of, I think, double digits of his constituents, fought several devil fruit users, made friends with nomads, beat a bunch of wild animals, and just a series of crazy events that went down over the past, I don't know, I went back and looked at all the sessions that have encompassed Red Sand shenanigans, and the Red Sand Desert has been almost every single session since we got to my channel. So it's just been quite a culminating series of events to get to where we're at now. But as they like crawled themselves out of the destruction and wreckage of the glass house, which there were some stones thrown in, you know, and there was a lot of nearly everybody in the party did not make it out at some point in time, but through teamwork, the luck of the dice, and hard work and good planning and things like that, they had all managed to escape except Lord Azrael, our fishman brother in arms, had grabbed the W Helmsman Davos and plummeted back down into an underwater canal connecting the inside of the glass house to the outside of the ocean, which opens up to the tourbillon, a centuries old, multiple miles wide, massive whirlpool. And he had used the very, very large glass cannon to shoot himself. He had Davos shoot himself out of the cannon into the center of the tourbillon. And where we last left off, Lord Azrael was careening down towards the ocean, or the like, not the ocean floor, but the seabed on top of a shelf. Not quite in the center of the tourbillon, still a little bit closer to the land than the center of the tourbillon, but pretty far out. I would say at least a good 1.5 miles. So he's completely isolated from the rest of the crew, as you could see from this map. Where Ragnar is tucked behind some spires, safe distance from the glass house. That's just where he's at on the map. He's actually with Davos right now, or she's with Davos right now. But on the map, that's just a location to show where the bird is, the giant rust-winged falcon that Dalt Wisney had tamed, as well as several of the camels that were left behind. As you guys decided it would be more cumbersome to try to bring all of that with you while infiltrating the glass house, where Rocky B, the rhino, is on the map, will signify exactly where the glass house is and where the rest of the crew is. And then you could also see Lord Azrael just off into the spiraling, gyring ocean current in the distance. So that brings us completely up to date. We ready to get into it, y'all?
No, but I am at the same time. Let's go.
He said no. So we had last left the crew. They were all on shore, save for Lord Azrael, and they had decided to wait it out to get some. There's a little bit of it was a holding area, that like a prison basically, that they had busted out of, and Rocky B like punched a hole through it. And I can take us to that map very shortly. And you guys had decided on a full long rest. And while doing that, you all feel just invigorated. You feel much more alive. You lick your wounds and you get some rest. And through the gathering of ingredients from Samia and from the helping out of with some of the food that you guys had already available because of what the guy was cooking. He was making some good soup and stuff like that. So you guys are able to get like a pretty good rest. And you guys had also thought that it was a better idea to leave this area only once the sun goes down. So there's not like spiraling death beams, you know, burning glass in the sand around you, right?
Right.
Oh shit. What are they doing, Rosie? Rosie says, "What's up, y'all?"
What up, Rosie? Well, I guess if it's nighttime, I'm gonna like light some torches.
Yeah, so about, we would say at least 8 hours had passed, and at this point it would be closer to, so we're around 10 or 11 at night, maybe around midnight. And so I'm not gonna switch a map up, I forgot to make another map for this. I was focused on some other shit. But yeah, during y'all's downtime, what other events would you guys want to really go over, talk about? You do have a lot of things that you know, pockets that were ran in the space down below before it crumbled and whatnot. So I'm gonna just let you guys kind of just vibe as a crew for a bit. Who would like to interact first?
I'm just gonna say I was
I guess I'll talk.
upgrading that sniper rifle that I picked up, and then I wanted to talk to the captain about what's next.
I also needed to talk to the captain about what's next.
So Balincc, take us away.
Captain wants to talk to the crew about what's next. It's crazy.
Hell, main crew meeting. I'll join.
Hell yeah!
We say that, but Azrael's not here.
It is
So I
what it
feel
is,
like the
man.
first thing we should bring up is how Azrael just shot himself out of a cannon.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? I guess.
Well,
Seemed like he went pretty far.
if I know my brother, he believed he'd win against the whirlpool.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fish though, so it might not be that bad, right?
Bruh.
That's what I thought too. That's what I. Davos like feels really bad, so he jumped on that comment. That's what I thought too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I get it.
No,
Like, I'm pretty sure
I
this
understand your sentiment.
1,000 times stronger than him. He can take it.
I personally don't think he told you his plan before, and he just hoped that you'd go along with it.
Yeah,
Nope,
that's an
he didn't
interesting
see it.
guy, but we got a couple, pressing concerns. Those guys you mentioned before, that called on the Din Din Mushi, talking about they're coming from the archipelago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those guys are a real problem. I don't want to delve too much into, ancient history at this point, but suffice to say, I would imagine there's some issues at Port Scarletta at the moment. So I don't know how you want to deal with that, or if we just let it all go. But what are you thinking, Captain? Or crew?
I wanted to go back to the port, but it wasn't because of those we gonna call them bandits. It wasn't because of the bandits. It was because I miss home, and I also want to see if if everything is good the way we left it, if the old man made it back or not.
I feel like home should be the ship that we're setting sail on.
Yeah,
I think the port's done us good, but don't you think it's about time we kind of, spread our wings?
I think we gotta go there first.
I'm down. I'm down with that.
In my head.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I was just wondering what the, what's the plan when we get back?
So the plan when we get back is to get all of our stuff, make sure we situate everything we got in since we left from the port. We handle out with the nomads about who's actually staying at the port, who's actually coming with us to be, real pirates. And I guess we just go on from there. We have an internal log post, so we could have somewhere to go once we get into the water.
I love the sound of that. My heart yearns for the water.
Now, I know this man, Azrael, just shot himself in the water. And it's really paining me to think about how could I possibly get this man from the seas? I can't think of anything. So unless I hear some kind of great plan on how we could retrieve this man back from the seas, we might have to just place luck on him coming back. I turn to Dill. What you think about it?
If I know my brother, he's going to try his hardest to at least tell us if he's not fine. So maybe we'll have a sign if we're still in the area rather than heading back immediately. But I understand the sentiment of you wanting to go check up on our newly acquired land, especially for all concerns of profit's sake.
Understandable. I want to turn to Davos. Davos, what's your input? How do you feel about this?
Well, I feel like fortune doesn't seem to favor us as of late, as far as, you know, sneak attacks go. I want to trust in our friends back at Port Scarletta, but if Boom has a bad feeling, I think I have a bit of a bad feeling too. We should leave some sort of a message in case he survived and comes out, I guess, to tell him where we went.
Well, why don't we leave a Dindin Mushi for him?
Well, I was thinking, I want to look over and see, do we still have the bird? Lex?
The birds with Holly in the cave.
Not quite. It's a little off behind some like plateaus.
Yeah, it's closer than the cave, but not directly with us right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we should take a couple people and fly him over port, and then leave a couple for Dill in case Azrael is successful in this battle. If
Well,
he isn't, then I guess they could just make their way straight to the port.
so say we get to the port and things are not looking too hot. Are we buckling down for a fight, or are we?
Well,
just
it
leaving?
all comes down to that group. I refuse to leave the port without Dill. I don't want him to be sailing the seas wondering if his brother's alive or not. He needs clearance. He needs to know.
Oh no, I'm cool with that. I just meant if we like, say some of us take the bird back and they sunk the ship and everybody's all messed up.
I think that's a safe bet. I think we should go get Holly as well as Lord Azra's new test subject. Davos gets a little emotional again.
Oh my god!
But
He just
a
sniffles.
backtrack sounds really good.
You just hear him like in between. He's just
Exactly.
Bro.
Okay, so who's gonna fly back on the bird? Like, if we got this plan, I guess while someone's flying back, then the other group should probably go get Holly, right? So that's not too
I was
far
gonna
from
say,
here.
how many people can fit on the bird?
I say 3 people is what Scarlet was had in mind.
Okay.
We took 4 with us whenever myself, Ragnar, Russ, and
Yeah.
Gol went to the skies.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the question is, who are you thinking for going back, Captain?
All right,
I'm
so-
down to be in the long party that treks across the desert.
Yeah, I'm very concerned about the condition of the ship that I built, that we left there.
So I want to take I'm a point the bling. It seems like you're coming, and then I'm tell Sam, holla at Samia and tell her to come over here. That's like my second pick.
It's like,
Oh, hold on. Let's do it like this then.
What?
I moved my character down out of the way so that way we can separate into the 2 groups.
Samia kind of looks a little bit kind of skittish, and she's just like, so I mean, as a nomad, we really don't have too much trouble going across the deserts usually. I know this is I'm fine with going wherever you tell me to, Captain, but I don't know if it's
Dolt might be better for this one because she's got the connection with her.
I got a reason. So, as Bing said, there might be people there based off the call we got of the Dindin. But my main priority is to get some supplies, and you seem like the person know where the most medicated and the most necessary supplies would be at. Azrael is too big, and they might need some muscle, and I can't separate Russ and Dolt again.
Dalt just
I
kind
think
of
we may have to, Captain.
Yeah, Dalt looks at you and she's like, I mean, the the Falcon, you know, I don't know if it's gonna really listen to me. Like after you guys get pretty far away, it might just try and start attacking you midair.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
They're not very docile creatures. You have to like kind of.
Well,
I don't know.
Captain, how about this? I've somehow feel like I've improved a little bit in my healing abilities and a little bit of my medical skills over the past few battles. So I probably got enough to do some emergency aid, even if Samia stays. And why don't we just take Dalton Russ if we don't want to separate them?
That's how it works.
All right, we could do that way. We'll take Dalton Russ. Me.
I look at Big Azrael and I start cracking my knuckles. It's training time.
I'm gonna also tell the nomads, like, this isn't permanent. All right, we're meeting up back at the port. Some of you are staying with Dill to check on the care of Ragnar after that incident. I throw up air quotes.
Oh, don't forget to get Holly.
Yeah,
look at
I guess we'll get
we
her
don't have
too.
Holly. No, I don't trust that woman.
What?
Okay.
Since when?
Well,
It's
to be fair,
nowhere.
Captain.
It's hard to be friendly with us.
To be fair, Captain, it would probably be wiser to take her on with you on the bird. But if you don't want her to become a hindrance in that fact, you could send her with us as we walk through the desert. She won't be able to retaliate.
I like that idea. We can go with you, Dill.
Yeah, can we get our Dindins back that we left before we snuck in? Didn't we give them all to Dill?
Yes, and I didn't put them on my character sheet, so just put them all back on your character sheets.
Yeah. I'm gonna take
Yeah, I was gonna ask whenever you said, Scarlet, you were asking Captain if we got a call. I was gonna be like, wait, they called our Dindin Mushies? And you guys answered?
But yeah, I think they called the other guy, the boss guy.
All right, everybody understand the plan?
Yeah. Well,
Sounds like a plan. Sounds dope.
We'll turn around.
yeah. Well,
You got to talk to me about something?
I think it would be best in private, Captain.
Oh, goodness.
all right. Well, I'm gonna go work on my gun,
I said that out loud.
my newly found sniper rifle. Doing some tinkering.
So I'm not one to judge a captain, but the others might feel some type of way if they find out you're harboring a secret from them.
Hey, what'd I do this time?
It's not what you did, but you do know what secret I'm referring to. And I said, but other than that, it's up to you when you decide to tell them. But just know there's people in the world that look for people that have your kind of quality.
Oh. And I'll put my head down. I forgot. I'm gonna bring it up one day.
Just stay safe, Captain.
I like take my hair and I shove it to the front of my face. Yeah, I'm good. All right. Yeah, that was nothing. Ready.
All right, Azrael, you ready to train?
He just kind of he's been laying down completely flat and for the whole resting period, just kind of sawing logs, and he just does one of those cool kick flips ups from being prone to straight standing up. And he does a little helicopter move, a Pilates motion, and he's just you hear his back crack 30 times, and he's just yeah, I'll try to take it easy on you, brother Dill. And he holds his hand out to shake hands with you, if you
no need to take it easy. I need to know what we're getting into later on in the world. I know a little bit about the world, but I know that it's ever growing in terms of strength, so I won't be able to make it as I am now.
Make an athletics if you're going to shake his hand.
No, I'm kind of like high-fiving it out of the way as I back up.
Okay. He gets like a little pumped, and he, you know, like stances up and whatnot, and he's just like, yeah, I'm game. And you guys will like spar for a little bit.
Yep.
Bang D Boom, what are you trying to get done as far as tinkering with your rifle?
The thing I got at level 5, the mechanical firearm thing, I'm incorporating it into my sniper rifle.
Okay.
So basically, I'm adding the Scorch creation.
Nice. Love to see that. And then Davos, how are you kind of trying to spend the rest of your downtime? Because we're just going to kind of flavor it as this took place over the course of the 8 hours, right?
Right.
Yeah. I want to come over to this little huddle of the nomads, and got kind of like two sort of small, but maybe one's not points of business. First, I'm going to look at Dalt when I come over, and I'm just going to be like, hey, haven't really had a chance to catch up since we met up with everybody. How are you guys doing? Everybody okay over here?
She's just kind of like making sure Russ is like, his wounds have been cared to and stuff like that, and then like the camels are just kind of like chilling and hanging out around here and whatnot. She's just like, I'm fine. I've never seen him so beat up, you know. I'm just a little bit worried about him, but I mean, we really didn't do too much. It was weird, you know, but part of me kind of knew he was going to be all right, you know, because all of y'all were down there. And she like kind of like grabs her, like with her right arm, she like grabs her like left elbow, and she looks pretty uncomfortable. You see her glance kind of shoot down to like the bottom right of her like field of vision, and she's just like, I'm kind of worried about Lord Azrael. I've never seen so much water. I know like he's probably used to it, but something's just really unsettling about the tourbillon.
I understand. I'm having a lot of trouble dealing with it myself, but to tell you the truth, the one thing that's getting me through it is that his brother back there lived through a sandstorm. I have to think, you know, if they're brothers, they're probably made of the same stuff.
She kind of like, you can see like a thought bubble pop up over her head, and she's just kind of like picturing Dill and then picturing Lord Azrael, and she's like kind of like, are you sure they're brothers? Like she looks confused.
Oh, they're brothers, all right. They're made of the same stuff. And I flash my most reassuring smile, and I point at Russ too, and I'm like, that's why I wasn't worried about him either. He's not okay because we were down there. He's okay because he was down there.
She just kind of smirks, and she's just like, yeah, I guess that makes me pretty tough too, because that's my brother. I'm made of the same stuff, right? And she like balls her fists up and gets pretty like excited, and she jabs you in the shoulder like 2 or 3 times. She seems to be in much higher spirits. Russ is fucking pooped. Like this dude is like laid out, and he's just got like lacerations all over him that have been treated by Samia, and she's just kind of like, you know, making sure like he's good. The rest of you, some of you seem to heal remarkably quickly. That is a really interesting question in the chat, in the Roll20 chat. But yeah, Russ
Add it
is
to the SBS.
We'll actually be doing an SBS pretty soon, because we said we'd time him with Otis SBSs, and he just dropped one. So maybe next session we'll figure out how tonight ends. But yeah, Bang D Boom, do you have anything specifically you wanted to chat about with Russ while he's just kind of going through it?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Russ just after our whole experience. falling through the floors and stuff like that. It's like, by chance, did you like eat anything weird when you were younger, something like that? Like you're looking food.
Well, I mean, mostly what we eat is, the pickled cactus, and from time to time we can find, some non-venomous prey that we can, like cook by the wildfire, or we can even get some goods from the port, from time to time when we stop there. That's why we met you guys in the first place, is, we used to make regular stops to trade some of the more hard to procure goods with travelers. So pretty much everything I've eaten's weird, I guess.
Right. Anything you got there, like it didn't taste particularly bad, made you feel not so good,
Well, I gotta say, like, cactus is the only fruit that I really like. There's one time when we were kids, Dalton and we spent, a little bit of money that we were hiding from Baba Mira on some fruit that, she said she loved, but I couldn't stand the taste of it.
Crazy. Now, by chance, did your fear of water start to, surface around that time?
Well, ever since we were kids, Baba Mira told us, that the waters around here are cursed, that gold is cursed, that, like that certain parts of the desert are cursed and forbidden. And it was kind of like just something that we were raised to believe. I kind of see now that it's a little bit nonsense, but I don't know.
No, not nonsense. Not nonsense by by any means. But, I was just wondering, because it seems like you had some symptoms I've seen from time to time in other folks. So I was just wondering how the story lined up. But yeah, if I notice anything else, I'll get back to you. But I hope you start feeling better. I wouldn't worry about it too much though.
Yeah, that's one thing that Baba always said, is like those of us with thicker skin, it takes us we don't get cut so easily, but it takes us a little longer to heal, or something like that. I don't know. She practically raised me and my sister. It's crazy.
My folks always used to tell me to rub some dirt on it to keep it moving. So, I believe in you.
What's dirt?
Imagine sand, but like slightly more moisturized.
Huh.
Fluffier.
Bro. He's just like, I know that we don't really have to worry too much about it now, since Dalt has decided we're gonna stick with you Scarlet Pirates from now on. And it's just, I don't know what's gonna happen to the Nomad tribe, because Dalt was supposed to be, she was being trained to be the new speaker. And since Baba Mira is gone, it just makes me wonder. I can't help but think about, everything that's still here, but at the same time, my mind's filled with all of the things that could be out there. He like points to the horizon.
Well, hey, evolution is a natural part of the growth of any group, including nomads. So maybe you guys are just going through that evolution,
Perhaps you could be nomads of the sea.
Is that a thing?
Nomad just means you travel, right?
Hell, by that metric, we're nomads of the sea.
Well, I can't say that I'm still not a little bit unsettled. Even just being this close to the water, it might just be something about the tourbillon or the King's Coast. But I'm sure we'll be all right with you guys. I really didn't know if I was gonna get out the glass house, but y'all made sure I did. You know, Big Azra's always had my back, and you know, it's great to know that I've got a lot more good friends.
Indeed.
I gotta say though, I am pretty worried about Lord Azrael.
He's a fish in water. He'll be all right.
Is that how that works?
I guess we'll see.
Well, I don't know. I'm hesitant to say that I believe in all of those curses that Baba Mira was talking about, you know, while she was raising us for all those years, but something about this part of the ocean really does seem like there's some truth to it all, you know?
Well, you could be right, you know. Curse of some kind with the sea, but curses are meant to be overcome. So we got this. And don't worry, if you're too scared of the water, I'll build you a life jacket. I just like pat him on the shoulder.
He just kind of like nods. Dill, did you want to add anything to this conversation? Anything, you know, pique your interest?
I don't know. I'm still fighting Azrael, right?
Oh yeah, I guess you are. We can cover that more in a bit. Is there anything else you guys wanted to kind of just, you know, go over, converse, bring up before y'all start to execute your plan after your full rest?
I'm good.
I did kind of want to ask about our new captive who seems to have history with the nomads. Maybe that could wait until we march, though. I don't know. I don't know when the best time for that is.
I thought that guy died.
I think Palmel did die.
Oh.
I think Big Azrael killed him.
Yeah, that happened.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I mean, you could ask about him, but he's not going to be able to respond. You could just get information from the nomads.
I might just save it for the march then, in that case.
Okay. So Captain Scarlet, do you have anything else you wanted to, you know, talk about before y'all are fully rested and make your separate ways? I'm gonna take that as a no. And with that, let me get my shit ready. We are going to go elsewhere, deep down below, and see what exactly is going on with our brother in arms, Lord Azrael. I need to make sure that I have everything set up. So Ragnar, you had first, you know, chosen. You remember you can only move in a clockwise fashion. Now that you are having expeditious retreat on, you seem to be able to move a little bit more freely with the tides, especially, and against them. But yeah, first thing I think I'm gonna need, because this lamprey, which is just kind of this gaping maw of teeth, had kind of lurched out at you as you felt like a warmth coming from the water around the ship that you had approached. Remember, you have 4 rounds left on your rage, and you just cast your expeditious retreat, so you have a full duration left on that, but that is concentration, correct?
That's right.
All right. With that, we are going to roll initiative. Let me just make sure stream can see it. It's a little off. Let me drag that closer. All right, let me roll for this thing. But this is a massive, monstrous size, like large, you know, very, very large lamprey, which is just a gaping maw of like, kind of like rotating, like teeth with like an eel shaped figure behind it, just with like fins just kind of like lurching around. You can see like its little nostril holes and its 4 eyes, you know, just kind of staring you down as it's just teeth basically as far as you can see. God dang, that is probably the best you have ever rolled as far as initiative. I gotta be real. This thing rolled terribly. Okay, cool. So let me get it put on. You're gonna be the first to be able to react though, as it kind of like lurched out at you. It looks like it's definitely slower to react, and its eyes took just a little longer for them to like locate you. So you have time to act swiftly. What will you do?
I have a question, Vex.
What's up, bro?
I have a cantrip that does lightning damage. Does that get amplified in the water I'm in, or is the water like does not affect it at all?
We can certainly find out. I would say
So-
you would you as a person who has been in the water plenty of times, you would recall, I think as far back as the Davy back fight at the very beginning of our campaign, that it did seem to
Okay.
have amplified effects.
Yeah, I would recall that. Yes.
This dude said I would. Oh my goodness.
I will use shocking grasp.
Let me see it. That unfortunately does not do anything. That is actually, wait, hold on. I need to scroll up because I only see the damage for some reason. Or is that not the damage? Oh no, that's the roll. Okay, yeah, so that does not do anything. Is there anything else you're gonna try to do on your turn?
Well, of course. I will offhand attack with my scalpel.
Interesting.
Ye bastard!
Yo, that hits. So that is a total of, and you are still raging. So it's gonna be, you're gonna slash into this thing, and you notice that you take out a couple teeth, although its teeth still number in the hundreds. You can see that its teeth start to float upwards. And there's like a little pool of red, like that like wisps that kind of start to go like get pulled around in the clockwise gyre that you're in right now, as well as some like air bubbles.
Can I use my interaction to like, I don't know, try to amicably say, "Hey, we're one of the same kind, kinda."
I will call for 2 things here. First, make me either a nature or a medicine or a survival. I know you're probably going to go for medicine, right? I just wanted to give you the variety here based on the nature of like what this information could provide you.
Okay, let me do medicine.
Because you're pretty big brain when it comes to biology and things like that. So there's some things you might glean off of this first attack here that you're making.
Wait, give me a second. You roll it using this. Because it's not dropping in chat. And then boom! Did it drop? Oh my god.
Wow. So you don't notice much except for it seems that the teeth were not extremely
Wait.
tough.
I do have advantage.
Do you?
Yes. Let me
Because
drop
it's
it
like
in chat.
because it's like an aquatic critter. Is that why?
No, it's because of medical expertise. Let me drop it in chat. Did it drop? There it is.
Yeah. Okay. You also get expertise. Additionally, when you okay, so this is So you're not stabilizing anything.
Oh, I just sidestep when you're stabilizing.
No, it's fine. From the 10 alone, the only thing that you can really glean is that its teeth. I don't know if you've ever seen a lamprey before, but it's very menacing seeing just hundreds of teeth, just rows and rows of spiraling teeth, just kind of like staring back at you, like great, like and they all look very, very sharp. They seem to be very easily cuttable. You didn't like get a lot of resistance. It almost leads you to believe that they're like made of cartilage rather than like actual like enamel. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's information. Now you were wanting to try to talk to this thing. I guess that would be a persuasion.
Persuasion, huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm not very charismatic, but I'll try.
This thing's also not very smart, so we'll see how this goes.
Oh, here it is. What's up?
You rolled a 19 first, which is actually crazy good. I think that's higher than this thing can roll at all on its insight. So it first kind of like lurches back a little bit, and it looks kind of confused, and it kind of like closes its mouth and looks at you with all four of its eyes, and you can see its fins just kind of like kind of flowing in the gyre current here, and it's like it kind of like looks like a confused dog, like it kind of like tilts its head a little bit, and its entire turn is going to be to investigate you a little bit, kind of like up and down. And instead of immediately going on the offensive and whatnot, it just kind of like circles around you a little bit. And you can see just how big and massive this thing is as it like just kind of like looks at you funny. And that's going to be its full turn. What will you try to do next?
See, this would take an interaction and an action. This is the problem. Is that safe? I don't think that's safe. Okay, I'll do it. When have I ever taken the safe route?
Oh, man. I don't know if I like the sound of this.
All right, I'm going to interaction and say, listen, you've never seen someone like me. I have never seen anything like you, but you want some peaches? And Vex, if you look in my backpack, I have something called sploosh.
I remember.
Preserved peaches. Yep.
It's preserved peaches. It's peaches and onions.
And onions. That's right.
Okay, so you open up a can or like a jar of sploosh. Roll me an animal handling.
Oh my god. He's going after all of my bad stats, bro.
You're a wisdom class. What do you mean? Holy shit. So. Okay, so you gotta
actually, never mind.
Yeah, with a 16, this thing like kind of just how do you just kind of like put a little bit of like sploosh out into the water, or do you like extend the full can or the full jar forward, or what's your style here? What's your tactic?
Good point. I would see, you watch Ratatouille. We're seeing that scene where he says, "First try the cheese, then try the strawberry. Now try them both together." I want to do that with the peach and onion. First try the peach, then the onion. Then them both together.
This man said ratatouille, like the rat with the toolie. I'm sorry. Bro. So yeah, it starts to just like, gobble up whatever you're giving it, and you can see that its bleeding stopped pretty quickly. It coughs up a little bit of like the onions, but it seems to like the peaches pretty well. Yeah, this thing is more or less charmed by you, not mechanically, but like, narratively. And it seems to like be kind of enjoying what you're putting down here.
When I look at you from a certain angle, like maybe 3 out of the 360, you're not that bad, kid.
Oh my god. It just like its massive gaping like spiraling jaw just turns into a little bit of a smile. You know, like it's kind of like the what is it, the vacuum cleaner from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh my god.
What is it? That is hilarious, bro. And then after it's, you know, kind of done eating a little bit and whatnot, it just kind of like burrows under the underwater, like under the ground, like underneath you and everything like that. And it seems like it's you understand the itis, you know, this thing just ate a little bit. It's probably gonna go rest up a little. And you can see that this thing is almost indetectable after it like burrows underneath and whatnot, and that there could be countless of these individuals, you know, surrounding you.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
As you are moving counterclockwise, you notice that there are like some broken barrels and some seaweed growing out of them, casks that look slightly stained and look like there used to be wine in them at one point in time. You see some tattered sails. Like I was saying, this had white sails, so this could have easily been a marine ship many hundreds of years ago, potentially. You see rusted barrels of cannons, like 8-pound, 16-pound, even 24-pound cannons that have been completely eaten away as their iron has, you know, oxidized over all of those centuries. You see some sea urchins clustered up in some areas, and they might be like kind of going with the flow a little bit. But for the most part, they're clinging to like the sides of like rocks and seaweed clusters and like the wreckage of this ship that you're by. But it doesn't look like anything could have potentially really lasted, and you don't want to like really overturn too many things potentially, because you don't know what's going to be lurking underneath.
No, that's 100%. Goodbye, friend. I hope we were friends. You weren't that bad, you know. I kind of hit you, but I regret it now.
As you continue to hold on, let me fix the there we go. As you continue to wander along the seabed here, you're pretty close to, again, like the floor of this shelf that you're on. And as you venture off more to the northeast of this map, which you kind of will have to as you go clockwise, you'll notice that there is a huge drop off after some of these other wreckages. So where would you like to proceed to next?
Well, now I'm kind of scared of all these ships. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to go close to any of these ships, but I feel like if I don't, I'm wasting this opportunity. So I got to. So I'm gonna go over to this ship next.
Oh, okay. So this is happening. As you do, I'm assuming you're trying to be a little bit cautious. So roll me a stealth.
I'm a stealth. Please, thank you for reminding me that I can do
please.
that in water. Yeah. I'm gonna need that one. Come on.
Oh man, 15's not bad. Not bad at all.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Now what's your passive perception? Or you would be investigating, right? So go ahead and give me an investigation. Yes. Yeah.
Investigation.
Jeez.
Excellent today.
You are killing it. You are able to see some bubbles coming up, and you can feel that the water is warming yet again. And you
ain't no way. No, ain't no way. Wait, I know what he likes. He likes beaches.
And it doesn't seem to be seeing you, as you are just out of its very narrow field of vision, and you just started to feel its warmth. So it might not be like because you're stealthing and you're investigating. You were undetected by it, but you are able to detect it. And So this is definitely a situation you found yourself in. What do you?
I'm not gonna lie, I
what is that?
Go full Minecraft right here. What? Did I roll something?
There's just a
don't
random
worry about
2. Okay.
Yeah. I kind of want to go full Minecraft here, Vex.
Okay. You're gonna try to like what? Throw a leash on it?
I'm not gonna lie, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Bro, this is crazy. Do you have rope with you?
I have 50 feet of hemp rope. And I have a
Okay.
bedroll that I can use as a saddle.
So this is gonna be
And I have torches that I can use to hold.
Yeah. This would be a sleight of hand and an animal handling.
Oh my god, sleight of hand. Okay, let's do this. I got faith. Rolls. Heart of the dice. Oh, maybe this is the dice I fail. I had an idea. There
Hold
was
on,
something
it's
deep
not-
down inside me.
It's not a straight fail yet. We'll see how the animal handling goes. Because I'm adding them together for like a collaborative DC here.
Hey, if there was any time to give me a 20 Navy loans, now is the time. Navy loans
Oh
has
no.
abandoned me.
Oh wow. I don't know why you rolled it in acrobatics, but
Wait, what was acrobatics?
no, you rolled a separate thing. Okay.
Why you give me a good acrobatics, man? Give me a good animal handling.
Okay, so this guy seems a little bit distraught as he didn't like the way you were coming up on him, and you caught him by surprise. He just woke up. He's hangry, and he is going to roll initiative, and we are gonna see if this guy is able to act first, or if you're able to get away quick enough, or act quick enough.
So I need to roll initiative again?
No, we're gonna use the same one. You are still ahead of him. Actually, it's like a dead tie, which is crazy. But he doesn't get his modifier added to it. He's just a flat 21. You're at 21-16. So it's like he is lurching forward towards you with such great reflexive speed after you kind of fumbled that bag there. But you still have the wherewithal. You're in your element right now. You can act first. What would you like to try to do?
I'm gonna treat this as like a wild stallion. This is a challenge for me. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna still try the same thing again, Vex.
Okay. So make another sleight of hand.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Baby
god.
loans. Baby loans, man. Come on. Baby
No.
goddamn loans.
Hey, it's not the worst you could do. Try doing another animal handling. The DC on the animal handling is a little bit higher now because he's a little agitated. Oh no, man.
I'm getting better at this. No, I'm getting better at this.
I love the silver linings approach, but he is a little too nimble and squiggly, and you can feel that there's no vertebrae here, like fully cartilaginous. That's a word, right? Yes.
Yes.
And so you feel like you had him got, and he bent in a way you weren't expecting because there ain't no spine here. And he went like almost 2D for a second, and just got out of like how you were trying to like lasso him, and he is going to lurch at you, and he's gonna try to latch.
Oh, this is about to be not. Oh, that is actually. Oh, it's like me in a bull cage. I just dodged. Wow.
Yeah, so he just like his massive like ring of teeth just tried to like completely like latch onto your chest, and you're either able to like wrangle it with some of your arms or just dodge it completely. But that is all he's gonna be able to do. How would you like to respond?
I'm treating this like a bull cage match. The same thing. Lasso, hop on, and try to get him.
Ain't no
I'm
way.
gonna treat him like a hog rider.
Okay, so the sleight of hand is still gonna be the same, but the animal handling is going to increase yet again.
I understand. Eventually, this is gonna be out of my possibilities, but I have faith. I have faith. In
Let's
Davy
go.
Loads. The third time's the charm, right?
Watch, he gets too
God
crit.
damn!
Oh no! Oh man, the rope is severed in half.
No!
You now have two 25-foot hempen ropes instead of 150-foot bundle. So that happens, and it's a little frayed. And it's also wet, so it's not gonna, it's taking on some wear and tear here as this thing, is volatilely, like with vitriol, just like lunges around, and you're completely unable to wrangle it. I'm gonna say no matter what you roll on your animal handling, you will not succeed.
It's impossible at this point. That's fair.
So now it will again try to latch onto you.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
No,
Oh,
you
no.
don't. You're still able to dodge.
I'm still here. I'm
Okay.
still standing.
But it has moved in right up on you, and it's trying desperately to latch onto you, and you could see that the rows of its teeth, some of them are rotating clockwise and some of them counterclockwise, and it just looks like you're staring down like a wood chipper or like a meat grinder. This just menacing maw of just countless teeth is and it's pretty bad breath also, I would like to note. And this thing is actually ridiculously strong if you're trying to fend it off. So it I'll even say it pushes you back slightly. So how would you like to respond after its second failed attempt to latch and your third failed attempt to wrangle it?
Damn it. This failure cannot be known to the world. Unfortunately, creature, you must perish. Interaction, I'm going to pull out my lance.
Oh god.
Glass lance strike. Yeah. Did it roll?
It has
Do it
not.
again.
It has not been put into the chat now.
I use my other device. Combat. Here it is. Yeah.
A 9 does
Ain't
not
no
hit
way.
it.
Ain't no way. No way.
As this thing kind of lets out a hiss of sorts, you can see piles of sediment starting to be disrupted, more bubbles coming from other parts of the ship. And you hate to see it, brother, but
Oh no! Those are the ones I rolled before.
it's cool. The nine's the first one, right? That's the
The
one that,
nine's the third one.
Mm,
I know it sounds. The 9 is the one I rolled on the app on my other phone. The 18 and the 16 are the ones I rolled using the internet.
Either way, I'm gonna say the 9's the first one that popped up in the chat, brother. I gotta go off of that.
My pain is endless.
I think
What
it is
happens now?
so several other dust clouds start to you start to see sediment get kicked up and wiggling, other lampreys, gaping maws of teeth emerging from underneath the sea bed here.
Ain't no way.
Bubbles just crazy.
No
And
way. Ain't no way, my boy. Ain't no way.
so this happened. This guy is going to attempt to latch one more time because it is his turn after your fail on your lance, because that's two-handed, right? Yeah, so
It is.
let's see. 14 does not hit.
It doesn't. Thank
Oh
God.
my god. Okay.
Thank
Before
baby loads.
I roll initiative for all of these other fellas here, you are able to act.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab my lance into the ground and then pull out my other scalpel. I'm dual wielding these things. Let's go.
Oh
Let's go.
my god.
I'm ready.
Oh no.
Attack with a scalpel. I need to stop rolling using my first phone because it does not drop a good chat. Yeah, I'm gonna use the app on my own.
I mean, remember, I'm going off of whatever the first one in chat is. Whatever that.
The first one in chat is gonna be from the app. Even the second one is not gonna pop in for a while.
Yeah.
Then-
15
What?
does hit as you again like pull some teeth out of this thing. It seems like it doesn't really even like feel the pain for the most part, and again you feel like less resistance from like teeth like of other critters. This just feels like kind of like cartilage, like if you were to like cut through somebody's nose instead of like cutting through somebody's bones, you know, which you would know how that feels because you're a freak like that.
Yes, I am a surgeon. I will do my last attack in rage because rage ends this turn.
Oh god. That hits. So yeah, you slice into this thing, removing several teeth. There's like little red like blood wisps that like are just kind of like getting swept away clockwise with the tide and everything. And as that happens, the rest of these individuals over here will come to oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Will be there. They will get that you have gotten their attention as they can smell blood. And something that Lord Azrael might actually know about these individuals is they feast off of the blood of other sea beasts in order for them to survive.
Oh
And-
no.
And so this is gonna be interesting. They will all act as one, and oh, none of them have the speed to get to you right this second.
The first one I rolled using the internet finally dropped in chat, bro. I'll tell you, bro. I'll tell you.
That's
Hey,
crazy. Just make sure you roll off of that same phone next time. But
Yeah, I'm gonna be using that.
they are not able to fully close the gap on you, but you can just see easily a half a dozen, if not more, of these lamprey like closing in on you. And this one other guy who is still within range of you is going to again attempt to latch. Wow, he did not hit a single one of these attacks. So you feel like you're getting a little bit used to, like, you know, like the way that they attack. I don't know where that bless is coming from.
Oh no, it's definitely touching stuff. Looking for a way to get out of this.
Bro, you need to run. That's all I'm gonna say. And that is gonna bring us back to your turn. I'm just gonna have all of them act on the same initiative at this point.
All on the same initiative. Oh no.
Yeah, after you. At least you get to go first.
First action, I am going to catapult using the lance already stabbed into the ground.
Okay.
So I think I can reach this one, right? Question is, would that count as? Oh, I don't think you can see me pinging. Let me just.
You can reach
That was what I was talking about.
okay, yeah, you can see the one I'm pinging at. Okay.
Yeah. The
So
question is, right? would that count as movement, or would it like not proc? What do you call it? Opportunity attack.
Oh wait, this one. Yeah, that's the one you were looking at. So you feel confident that you can act faster than these individuals. I'll give you this for free, that you're not sure if these guys really get opportunity attacks.
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I keep using the reverse fold. Where's my other
Brother?
Oh, please. That wasn't too bad.
A 13 does in fact hit, and you're able to like yeah, well, I'll drag you over there. So you were like by this one.
Yep.
Let me move you
If I'm
to the
mistaken,
front.
when I do that, I can interaction release the lance, right?
Ooh, yeah, you're fine with. I'm fine with that. Well, there's your other one, which would not have hit, which is hilarious.
Oh, there's the other one. Okay, see, I'm glad I switched devices. Anyway, and then I would bonus action using my scalpel to attack.
Okay.
Bro, I need. I'm gonna switch devices. I keep on. My habit is to use the first device. Here's scalpel.
Nope.
Oh my god.
This one seems even more nimble and aggravated than the other one that you tried to lasso 3 times. Oh, wow. Wouldn't it be nice?
Oh my, I should have just waited. I should have just waited.
Holy shit, bro. Is there anything you're going to try to do with your movement aside from the catapult or anything like that?
I'm gonna try to swim along with the current. Give me a second to move my current. Wait. I can't. Oh, there it is. It's moving now. Actually, oh, there it is. Boom. Well, because I got 90 feet, right?
You have quite a bit, yeah. I think Expeditious Retreat is you have to use your bonus action, which you've already used your bonus action.
Already used, so I only got 30.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'll go back a bit. Yeah, I think that was 30. Yeah.
So as that happens, you are going to hear and you have not been hit this whole time, have you?
No, I haven't yet.
I was like, so you're still holding concentration on that?
I am.
Well, let's put that to the test.
No, stop.
So of the ones, what the hell just happened on my roll 20?
Hopefully complete malfunction, I'm not gonna lie.
It literally just crashed. Okay, I'm back. Let me just see. Okay. So 3 of them are going to be able to reach you.
Oh, that's good.
As they don't seem to be like the fastest swimmers, and specifically this current is
I'm going against them.
it's kind of a it's kind of a bitch. But they are closing in on you, and 3 of them will make attempts to latch onto you, which does not look pleasant.
Oh my god, could I die
That's
from this?
1.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That just hits. That just hits, bro. That's crazy.
So 10 piercing damage, 1 misses, and another 1 hits.
Oh my god.
9 piercing damage as the 2 flanking you, like not the one like directly behind you or whatever, are hanging off of you, and you could feel their teeth just kind of like grinding onto your left and right.
Oh, I had 3 temp. It's gone now though. Damn.
And so yeah, the these things are now like digging into your skin, and they are effectively like latched onto you, and they're gonna continue to deal damage as long as they stay puckered up. And that's gonna be their whole turn, and now it's yours.
All right, so I need to pry these guys off. What do I need to get them off me?
I would say like an athletics.
And that would just be for one.
You have enough hands. You can attempt to do 2 different athletics. I'll be generous.
I'm wondering if there's a better way to do this. Actually, there is, isn't there? But I could die. Oh my god, how should I do this? My brain, I need to do the math. Give me a second. There's a way out of this. There actually is.
Yeah, I think you have advantage on these as well, right?
I do, but that's not. Vex, you know better. It's me. I'm not gonna try to pry these guys off using athletics.
I'm just gonna be completely real, Ragnar. Your character could absolutely not make it out of this. Just be really smart about whatever you do. I'm on literally the edge of my seat right now, brother. Like,
I know, but I must. I need to put myself in this. Can I even move in this situation? I can move, right? Or can I not move?
yeah, it doesn't count as grappled, so you have movement, but they're coming with you.
They come with me.
2 of them.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. Oh my god, Vex. This is gonna be hard. Oh no. Oh no.
Just wait till you see the rest of the map. I mean, what?
But if I wipe them out, I'll wipe out everybody in this ship. That's good. That's a good thing. I need to do that. But there's no guarantee they die. Oh my god, chat. I'm gonna read the chat. I'm gonna see what the chat tells me to the chat.
Oh man. I just see F's. I just see F. That's all I see. It's just F.
Chat. I have an idea that could potentially kill them all, but it might not, and I will guarantee die afterwards. Or I can try to pry them off and then run away.
Yo, chat is wild right now, bro. Oh my god, I'm stressing. I am stressing, brother. Whatever you're gonna do it. The suspense is killing me.
Go out with a bang. Yo, chat. I agree. Who man said run? Kev said give up. You know, Kev, get out here, man. I can't.
Brother.
Ball out. All right, Maze. You won't.
Oh god.
Bail out. He's telling me to run. Run is a good idea. What? Run is a run, bro. Why all y'all so bitch made? I'm not gonna lie. Okay, cool.
Oh my god, dude. So what are you trying to do, brother?
Out. What are you saying? Go ham? Whoever is the adventurer, time to. Okay. So from consensus here, do not run. That's right. Oh yeah, that's my pet, Ragnar. All right, so it's 50-50 right now, basically. Vex, I'm gonna ask you. You're not the DM. What would make a greater moment?
I think chat's decided for you already, brother. Some of them have been saying run. I hear Cody saying go fucking ham.
All right. I'm going to swim to right here. They come with me. Come on.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I was reading chat. Shit is wildin' right now. Okay, so you're swimming to right here. These 2 come with you.
Oh, I thought it was all 3. Damn.
No, only 2 of them latched. 1 of them missed.
I'm probably gonna swim to right here then. Give me a second.
Oh my god, dude.
Right here, just bring them over a slight bit.
I got you, Doug. I'm just gonna move one. There you go.
All right, cool. Now.
So before I think I know what you're gonna do, I just want to like make sure you have an accurate measurement of how far the spread needs to be. Like, or if
I don't know,
or if you're trying to center it over here, like next to you,
it would be a bit more over, wouldn't it?
you have 10 feet of range. Yeah, you have 10 feet of range because your arms.
Oh, I do. Yes. Yeah.
But at the very minimum, we're looking at about 20-foot spread. It's like, I mean, yeah. I see what you're trying to do, brother. I already know what you're gonna do. Oh my god, this is crazy.
What should I call this move?
I'm not gonna say what I was about to say.
Yeah.
I'm on stream right now, bro. Oh
In the
man.
Discord chat.
No, I'm
Look at the
good.
Discord chat.
No, I'm good. No,
I
he
was telling
said
Vex
type
to
it in
put
there.
it in the Discord chat.
I'm good, brother.
Oh.
I just want this moment to be over. I'm gonna be real. Holy shit, dude.
Ragnar's potential. Yeah, yes, it is potentially. Yes, potentially. That is true. God.
I'm just gonna repeat to everybody. This man is at 15 HP at the moment.
Yes, I am. I am at 15 HP.
And these individuals just did 19 damage to him, and it was only 2 of them that hit, and he's staring down 7 at least right now.
Yeah, I'm looking death in the face, chat. There's very little chance here I survived.
Time to let the dice decide, bro.
The dice will decide. And Vex, I'm giving you one more chance, bro. I think if I'm going out with a bang. All right.
I know what you need. I know what you're trying to do. It's either that or run, brother. But if you run, you're bringing 2 of them with you.
To be honest. All right. Oh my god, this is harder than I thought it would be. In the hands of Davy Loans, I am. I dip into my pouch and I pull out the special one.
Oh no. Oh no. All right, so he grabs a solid black, rustless, shiny, seemingly timeless. I think it's just a normal 8-pound cannonball, right? But this thing has been untouched by and unweathered by the sands of time, unlike the other, weaponry that you had seen, of similar age on that same ship. The special one.
Of course. I go out the way I came in. With a bang. Skadoosh. And I just light it.
Ain't no way this man just said skadoosh. Okay, so this is wild. Make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, dex save. Wait. Is it only athletics I have?
Dude.
All right.
Dill said wushu finger hold. I'm dead.
It's literally, that's what I mocked it after, yes. Oh my god.
That's a fail. All right.
It is a fail.
And I am going to roll the damage. I need to get rid of all this shit that I got open. All right. So everything that is currently on the map right now, as well as the floor underneath you, will take 23 force damage. And that
That was a good roll, actually.
was all right. Yeah, there's a lot of 5s on that. So as that happens, the shelf underneath you seems to crack in a place like directly where where you were like located. And I'm gonna zoom out really quick. You are going to be momentarily incapacitated, but I believe you're actually able to survive this with your fishman determination. Is that correct?
That is right.
Okay, let me let me do a thing right here after zooming out for the chat. We're just gonna get rid of this. Let's go to, I need to go to this layer. So as that happens, there is just several clouds of sediment that are kicked up, as every single creature burrowed into this seabed right now is going to awaken. And you will see tons of bubbles, and you will see tons of critters that are like scuttling their way up from underneath the sand here, as the shelf that you're on is fracturing beneath you. All of these individuals that were right near you, including the two that were latched onto you, have been pushed back significantly, as well as you, which I'll move you in a second. But I'll show you all of the creatures that are now popping up out of the seabed around you. You might want to zoom out.
Oh no, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way!
This one gets launched this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. We're just gonna move them all outwards a good bit. God. And I'll move you this way over here. And as you can see, dozens, maybe hundreds of lamprey and hagfish with their jaws ready, and they have awakened, and they are no longer slumbering or hiding. You hear a loud, almost deafening, it makes the water feel like daggers around you almost, as you hear the roar of something that could only be described as eldritch. Something larger than you have ever witnessed before starts to emerge from the depths of the drop-off. And you see the true face of death seems to be encroaching in. As it moves very swiftly, it just completely snatches up like all of these like lamprey into its mouth and crunches them effortlessly. And it just It just gobbles these things up, and the shelf is starting to collapse underneath you. If I'm correct, through your fishman determination, you're at 1 HP. Is that correct?
I am at 1 HP, yes.
Let me measure the distance between you and this thing.
Ain't no way.
Oh, that's not what I meant to. I meant to be on a line, not a circle. Oh, so it's still pretty far away from you. Nice. So you can absolutely see what only like it just appears to be something blackening out the sun above you, and just a pair of red eyes, almost like just like this like crazy ominous figure. You see that as it roared, a whole bunch of these guys who are right next to you start to try to scurry away and swim, as far as they can, away from this thing, ignoring you completely. How will you act?
The fuck? Okay, I need to think. Chad, I always knew that I would have a fishman determination, but I didn't think I had a feeling this might happen, but I didn't think about what to do after this happened.
Yeah, you're on 1 HP staring down like this is massive. This thing is like truly gargantuan. This thing is looks like it could devour a ship's whole if if it really wanted to. What you're able to see of it,
ship's whole.
Yeah, what you're able to see of it seems to be merely a fraction of its actual form, which is still lingering below.
I am going to. I'm going to do guidance.
Holy shit, bro!
Guidance on myself, bro. I don't think I've ever done guidance on myself since the beginning of this entire campaign.
No, you have, but this is like one of the most clutch ones.
Oh my god!
So just check that on your character sheet. These things are trying to run away as well. So it's your action.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action like dash and like lead myself into the ship.
Oh, hold on. Make a Constitution save. Let's see if you still have Expeditious on.
I got hit. You're right.
This could be make it or break it, guys. Oh god.
Oh no. Oh, come on, Constitution save. Don't fuck me up now.
Yo. Okay. That's actually really good. So you are still holding a concentration on Expeditious Retreat. And you do have the ability you can move 60 feet. I'll say that the current is like actually disrupted at this point in time. I don't know, you're hitting random buttons, brother. But don't
worry about it.
Yeah, you're able to move 60 feet right now. Because you did just use your action, so you can't like dash and then bonus action dash because you used guidance, right?
That's right.
Okay, so
I am attempting to hide in this ship.
No fucking way, bro. Oh my god. All right. I guess roll me a stealth. Make sure your guidance is make sure you have that box checked.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a box for that, so I'm just gonna roll a d4 when I'm done.
Okay.
Oh my god, please, if I ever had to pass a goddamn roll, it's now. I have 0 in stealth, man.
This is terrifying.
Now we wait.
I also want to remind you, half of the ship is currently like crumbling down with the shelf that you just fractured. That's just falling down into the drop off.
I understand that. Trust me. I need to hide. I can't. I don't want to swim away. I don't want to do it. I'm scared.
Yo. Okay. Roll the d4.
Oh, thank God.
Roll it on your proper. Roll it on your proper device. Whichever one that is. Need to get you a damn laptop, bro. I swear.
Oh, actually, I forgot. I do have one. I just haven't used it. Oh my god. Yeah, I actually bought one recently. I just forgot I had it because I'm so used to not using it.
Bro, roll 20 on laptop versus mobile is like a world of a difference, let me tell you.
I did one session in it and it was such a game changer.
Okay, so a 21 on stealth all day is really good. Let me roll this thing's perception and see.
Oh please. Ain't no way. Oh my god, in the name of Navy loans. Oh thank God. Bro. Oh my god, imagine he rolled a crit. I would cry.
Well, that's its initial perception. Is that gonna be it for your what you're trying to do right now? Because I think you're out of economy, right?
Yeah, I have nothing else I can do. I'm gonna interaction pray? I don't know.
Okay, so this thing can get to it's swimming as swift and as fast as it possibly can, and it can get to about right here. This thing's gonna roll an investigation. because it
Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
yeah,
no
it
way.
doesn't seem to really, know what
thank
too
God.
much about what's going on. So you're just gonna kind of be sticking around in there, right? Not doing much.
I'm hiding.
Okay. Is there anything else you're gonna try to do on your turn, or does this thing get to go again?
I'm gonna do guidance.
Okay.
I'm
These things are
Wait, I
all
just
running away.
realized. Yeah. Okay. I
These
just
things are all
realized
running away.
I'm gonna have to cancel my concentration on expeditious retreat to do guidance.
Oh, it's concentration? Okay, well that's fine. You're hiding anyways. You're not running.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do guidance again, but I'm gonna hold it because it's a minute. I'm gonna hold it until I need it, and I'm gonna action pray.
Give me a religion. This is there is so
good religion. Come on, Davy Loans. Ain't no fucking way, Vex. Vex. Ain't no way, bro.
okay. So you are praying, and we shall see what good that does for you, as this thing will use its movement to get to right here and investigate.
Oh my god, bro. Stop doing this to me, man. Let it swim away. Let it swim away, bro. Leave me alone, sea monster.
It smells blood.
Hopefully not mine. Wait, actually, I am bleeding. But hopefully not mine.
You absolutely are bleeding. So it looks like your prayer worked, as it still has no idea what exactly is going on. What it will go ahead and do after a failed investigation is it looks infuriated, and it will attempt to feast on the remaining half of the ship.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. What is happening? Why is the world condemning me to death?
And as that happens, massive gaping jaws with teeth twice as tall as Lord Azrael on the top and the bottom surround the remaining half of the ship, and with one chomp, it is devoured. And we're going to see what's going on with that at another point in time. And we're going to go back to the main crew up above the surface of the water. Let's see. Let's drag y'all up to this map. As you guys have decided to split up, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, they're
Okay, so as far as who is going to get the bird, that was Scarlet, Bandy Boom, Russ, and Dalt Wisney, is that correct?
yes.
Which means
Yes, I
that
believe so.
Samia, Dill, Davos, Big Azra, and the other camels would be headed to go retrieve Holly. Is that correct?
Yes, and Rocky B as well.
Correct. How could I forget? I'm so sorry. What we will go ahead and do now. Oh, hold on. Just 1 second. Something I gotta fix about this map. There we go. I'm sorry. So let me zoom in a little bit. You guys can drag your respective. I see Dill dragged his token out. We'll go ahead
Mine's
and
been on this one.
cool. I was giving you kudos, brother. Like I was like, man, the initiative of this guy. But you guys can drag your you guys can drag your tokens out. And that way we can kind of like go across the dotted lines here and go do a little bit of overland travel. It would take, remember, like less than maybe like an hour or two for the people who are going to where Ragnarden's token is located to retrieve the bird. So Bang D Boom and Scarlet, and I'm not gonna worry about placing the nomads out. We'll just, you know, keep it centered on the crew, the main crew focus.
Yeah.
So Bang D Boom and Scarlet would be headed up to where Ragnarden's token is, and that means that Davos and Dill would be headed towards the fork in the dotted path, as they recall. And you guys actually do have this exact map. Remember, you had looted that off of I think Irwin. Like, so like you guys would be able to kind of like get a good bearings about your locations in character. Someone in the party has a copy of this exact map, like in the actual game, like in canon. But yeah,
is it like an asset? If it's an asset, I don't think it's me.
no, I don't have it.
Not
Like,
Lord Azrael.
well, I mean, we're looking at it right now. Like, I'm just saying it's in one of your pockets. You know what I mean?
I think the only one I have is the one off this ship.
There's
up in the mountains.
yeah, but I didn't like import it in as a document or anything like that. We're looking at it right now though, because I didn't feel like we needed to. But yeah, this is kind of common knowledge as far as the routes that you guys would need to take. So the ground party would know that they're needing to head to about, what is happening with my roll20? Did that ping for y'all?
Yeah, I got that
Okay.
one, yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys are gonna need to head to like where this dotted line forks, whereas the other individuals are gonna be able to just kind of fly right over by all of this. So I'm gonna need one survival check from Bang D Boom and one from Scarlet. I'll go ahead and roll to see how Russ and Dalt do.
Okay.
We're just going to kind of see how overland travel goes, just in a more vague sense, instead of just going through the whole grueling parts. 19's fucking good. Holy shit.
Sorry, I had to refresh my my roll20.
No, you're good. Mine is bugging so hard right now, so I get it. It's crashed like 4 times tonight. Pray for roll20, y'all. So Bang D Boom got a 14, Scarlet got a 19. That is pretty solid. This is Dalt Wisney, who also got a 19, and then let me roll for Russ. And these two are rolling with advantage because they have sibling benefits. We'll go with the 22. I click disadvantage apparently.
Like a synergy effect.
Yeah. So these two are just kind of like make it. So you guys actually make it in really great time. It probably only takes you closer to like 45 minutes or a half an hour for you guys to get to the Rustwing Falcon and the other camels that were stashed away here. The Rustwing Falcon looks like much at ease, and Dalt quickly like kind of calms it down as it looks like it was like gonna protect the camels. It thinks the camels are its babies now. And as you guys were approaching, it was trying to like get y'all to back off, but Dalt was able to kind of like soothe it a little bit. And she's just like, there. And she like pets it on the beak and it kind of calms down. And yeah, so the Falcon is going to be able to lift all 4 of you guys on its back and then carry the camels like in its talons. So it's gonna be able to very quickly, you know, take flight. You guys are going to be on the fast track to making it back to Port Scarletta, formerly Port Delphina. I'm gonna need 2 survival checks from the ground team, actually, because you guys are on foot and you are covering a greater distance. So let me open up Samia's sheet and Big Azra. I don't know who's rolling as Ragnar in, but they just rolled pretty mid.
Forgive me, that's me. I had just sent a text box as Ragnar did, so.
I know that feel, dude. It happens to me all the time. So let me select Big Azra. And Big Azra is going to roll a survival. Davos, I'm going to need a survival from you, brother. Actually, 2. So 1 more. Nice. These are both from Azra. Oh. And then let me switch over to Samia really quickly. But I'm just kind of trying to average these out. So far, I think we're barely above average. He said, I am one with nature. It's
we can
crazy.
just take my rolls off since those are under Ragnar then.
Nah, I don't know about that, friend.
Player?
No, as soon as you said survival, my heart sank. I don't have proficiency in it, and my wisdom's a 1, so my skill total is a 1.
Well, let's see if Samia carries right now. She does have advantage. Okay, so this is slightly above average. It's gonna take you guys a little bit longer than you thought. Like, it takes about maybe like 5 or 6 hours actually for y'all to get over to this point, and so that means that it is the witching hour, in fact, like the absolute middle of the night, like 2 or 3 a.m. at this point. You can almost guarantee by the time you guys have made it back to Holly's location that the other party, the Sky Party, has absolutely made it back to the port by this point in time. You guys don't get too beat up because, again, you are above average. You definitely don't get ambushed by any predators, which there are plenty of lurking around here, so that's good. No one falls into a ravine or causes another rock slide, because we've had several of those this campaign so far. So, you know, nothing crazy to write home about. It just takes you guys a little bit longer than you were expecting for you guys to get here. But the ground party does in fact make it to the cave where they recall Holly being posted up with Lord Azrael's other test subject. With that, we are going to kind of touch on a little bit of what's going on with the Sky Party as they are being whisked away in the dark of the night on the back of a rust-winged falcon. It's just massive, big old burb who is peeling through the cool night skies. It's nice to not have the sun beating down on you. Everyone's well rested, and the camels just seem pretty chill as they're just hanging out in the grasp of the massive bird's talons beneath you guys. Scarlet or Bang D Boom, anything that you guys want to talk about specifically while you are being carried over there? You're making great time. At this rate, you're thinking it would take you maybe less than 2 hours to make it back to the port.
Oh, I was just gonna... Oh, go ahead.
Or I was going to bring up to Bang D Boom, like, what's the first thing we want to, like, set our eyes on when we get there?
Well, to be honest with you, my main concern is the ship, but I guess the general condition of the port is most important. Like I said, if the guys I'm thinking about are the ones that headed that way, then it may be an unpleasant surprise. So we should probably check in. Wasn't there a group of the nomads that headed back already?
I'm pretty sure there was. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to head back too.
Yeah. I would say the primary objective would be finding our friends.
Adult Wisney will chime in, and she's just like, yeah, it was Enid and Kama, you know, 2 of the older members of that have been around with the tribe for a while. They surely should have made it back by now. I remember, like, you know, I told them to send word, you know. She's just like, there was like she sent like an animal messenger with them because she's built like that, and she had already gotten, you know, confirmation like a while back that they had made it back to the port safely.
Yeah, I almost feel like it would have been better if they hadn't made it back already. But like I said,
I guess like when we get there, you could go try to see if the ship is okay, if it's not damaged or messed with or anything like that. And I'm gonna take Dalton and Russ, and we're gonna check up on everybody, make sure nobody's been messed with, make sure nobody came through and try to send a message or some dumb shit like.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I mean, I'm cool with that.
you guys can see a little bit of smoke in the distance and a bit of campfire light. It doesn't seem like anything too out of the ordinary for the port. You guys spent a little over a week and a half kind of chilling there, running a business, and you would be fully aware of like what it kind of like looks like. You can see that there are still some nomads that are set up. Let me actually drag the map, and I will pull you guys way over here. Why did I only get Scarlet? Also, this is kind of a like important information to know. Where is Ragnar in all of this? Is he going with the ground party or is he going with the sky party?
Wow, I didn't even
I think Mikey still had him last time I checked.
Yeah. If Mikey got him, I guess Mikey should keep him since Ragnar did leave him.
Okay.
I did take my Din Din Mushi from Dill though that I had before.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, you guys are gonna be here. You're still in the sky, but you guys are approaching the port, and you can see like a little bit of the light from the tavern, and you actually see in the middle is a brand new building that has actually been completed. It was a previously under construction building that seems to have been.
Wasn't that supposed to be a marine thing?
That's what you recall, right?
Yeah.
Nah, Scarlet don't remember. She just remember a fucked up building. And that
I
was
think Boom remembers because I was talking to the builder.
Jerry was his name.
My boy Jerry.
Yeah, so you were able to shout out to Jerry. You were able to see that building has like smoke coming out of like a chimney top that it has. You're also able to see that there are some tents kind of alongside the dock and whatnot, like that look familiar to some of the like you can just notice that it's quiet. It's the middle of the night. Nothing super special about the town. And there seems to still be like a small nomad like stall encampment kind of set up around the outskirts of the whole setup.
Okay. Can I do like because the way I see it, if the marine building is finished, that means there's probably marines in it.
You don't see any marine ships. You actually don't see any ships.
What if Henry, knows help the Jerry and they build it?
All right. Well, Captain, let's do this. I have no bounty, right? So let me walk in, check out town real quick, see what's going on. That way, if there are Marines, I'm not under any immediate suspicion. And if it's all clear, then we all just come in.
Question, Vex, is from where we at, can we see the ship?
You do see a ship, yes.
All right,
So what does the condition of said ship look like?
It actually looks more put together than you remember it being.
Oh,
Thank God.
It looks like somebody with a little bit of handy, like know-how might have thrown you a bone while you were gone.
W-mans.
Being the yeah, I'm cool with that plan. I like that. As you go there, I'm gonna try to check on the ship and make sure it's secure if anything does tend to happen while you are in the town looking for things.
Okay.
I'm getting the map ready. Hold on,
If
yo.
something happens, give me a signal or sometime in case you need help.
Oh, I got. Trust me, I know how to give off a loud signal.
Bro.
She remembers loud signal. I guess.
Okay.
Are you gonna like hop up the bird right here, or are we gonna like go in there a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna assume we landed like right outside the.
Yeah, give me
thing.
just a second. I'll drag you on to the. Roll20 is like absolutely crashing right now. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue.
Oh, good.
I'm deceased, bro. What is happening? Let me close this whole thing out and try to relaunch, because this is like insane. I'm so confused. Okay, so I am like legitimately not understanding what's happening with my roll20, but yeah, as you guys, so Bang D Boom, you're the one who's trying to like walk into this the town first, right?
Yeah.
I swear, dude. Okay, I think I got it figured out now. I'm gonna just let you drag your token out. This is not a nighttime map. Just pretend it's nighttime.
Right.
But
Use
we have
my
a
imagination.
familiar Port Delphine, Scarletta here with a new building front and center.
Oh my
right
god!
by the dot.
What just happened?
The very
My
large.
Roll20 is also going crazy.
Yeah, it's a large map. It seems to be just absolutely crashing Roll20. I'll just have to make smaller maps next time.
Oh my gosh! Every time I zoom out, it just goes black.
Scroll up after you zoom out. You could also hit the button, like the like, I don't know if you use the new UI, but you can hit like if you're looking into the stream, you can hit like the little by the plus and minus like slidey scale. You can hit the little number and then hit zoom to fit.
Okay.
Did that work?
1 second.
I gotta get the next map ready because this shit's gonna happen again. But yeah, Scarlet, you can see, like I said, that new building in the middle that is completed. And you can see like a little like light coming out of the windows and whatnot. It doesn't seem like anybody's like out and walking around because it is the middle of the night, right? But yeah, and like I said, the ship seems to be a little bit worked on since last we saw it.
Okay.
I'm gonna just like just settle the bird and Dalt was like close to the ship and tell him we're gonna be chilling here until Bang gives us a signal or we see another group.
Yeah, Dalt Wisney's just like, Captain Scarlet, what's it like to have a bounty?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know it. People usually come after me to, you know, air quote claim it. I haven't really felt anything, you know, like any rush. I guess I had to get, you know, a higher bounty to fill that rush of a bounty, you know? The billions. Ask me when I get to the billion.
Okay. She just kind of like smirks a little bit. And she looks at Russ and she's just like, so if we were to get bounties, which one of us do you think would have the higher one? And she kind of punches Russ in the shoulder a little bit.
Nah, definitely Dalt. I don't think the government would be too fond of a wild person be able to talk to animals the way you do.
Okay, now it's working. All right, I guess I'm gonna walk up to this building.
All right. Yeah, you smell a delicious, hearty smell as you approach the building. It seems as if There is still some food, even though it's pretty late. You know, that seems to be being served. If as you walk up the stairs and whatnot, you notice that the door is unlocked.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go inside and I'm just say, yeah, hey, anybody home?
You see, there's like a little bit of a lobby area with Jerry, and he's just got like a mug. You can see Sonia and Zara, Kama, and Enid. You can see some of the homies that Dill had, you know, and that he's just like, oh, welcome in. He like lifts up a mug and he's just like, let me pour you some. He's just like, is it? And you can see like a little bit of a sobering like look on his face. He's like, is it just you? And immediately, like everyone stands up, like in a little bit concerned.
Oh, I just got here first. The others are on their way, but I just wanted to, you know, saw some new additions to the town. How's everything been going?
He's just like, well, we had a bit of an eventful night, you know, the other night, but this one's much more peaceful. It's good to see you. And Jerry, you know, hiccups and burps a little bit and just like knocks back what's left in his mug. And Zara is just kind of like looking off to the side and has her like arms crossed, and she looks fucking pissed, and she's just like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, somebody talk about it, and I'm gonna pull out my dendon and call Scarlet, tell her that it should be good.
Enid and Kama both stand up and are just like, we had an unsavory group of individuals come in and, you know, try to basically do what you guys did to the town.
Oh, jeez. Well, did they say where they're from?
Jerry just cracks his neck and then cracks his back and then cracks his knuckles, and he's just like, yeah, I'm more of the swing my hammer first and ask questions later kind of guy. We didn't hear too much after them after I got involved. And he just kind of like does a little flex and whatnot, and Zara's just like, shut up, old man. Sonia kind of starts laughing. You see like you see that Soft D Boy and Harry are not in this bar immediately in front of you.
Okay.
And then you call Scarlet, and what would you say?
Hey, Scarlet. Things seem to be good, more or less. Pretty much everyone's in here, but you should be good to come into town. No stress. Bring it in.
Yay! All right, let's go. Hang up the.
Dalt Wisney's immediately like super excited, and she can't wait to, you know, be back on ground and, you know, get like a good sleep in like an actual, like, she's like, you know, I've been pretty used to, you know, sleeping out in the desert, you know, but something about the week or so that we spent here in town, it left the mark, you know. Like the desert doesn't feel the same.
What I'm saying. I don't know why, man. It's full of nostalgia, man. Full of the warm feeling in my heart, bro. When I touched on the port.
I am gonna add. Oh, sorry.
Now you good.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask Jerry about where the other guys are.
Oh yeah, they ran off. They ran off into the white sand if they're smart. I don't know if they were. It looked like, you know, they might have been headed towards the cactus belt, but that's a death wish, you know.
Wait, what do you mean ran off?
Oh yeah, with their tails between their legs. Like, you should have seen it. It was hilarious. Hiccup. I'm not gonna like.
Harry ran off?
Oh, those guys. No, I thought you were talking about the punks that came in here trying to tussle.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, Harry and Boy, they didn't, you know, they put up a pretty good fight, but he had a number done on them, so we were taking care of them for a bit. As soon as they were back in ship shape, they were one of them said, I have to guard the ship, and the other one said I have to guard this door. I said it was orders. I wasn't, you know, one to argue with that.
Oh, well, that sounds good to me. I'll take a drink over to the one guarding the ship. Oh, I saw it looked a little bit different than when I left. Did you get some work done?
Oh, yeah. It looks so sad, you know. You knock out one project and you can't really bear to see another one go unfinished. So I started to work a little bit. I remember you showing me those plans you had.
Well, I appreciate the help. I'm definitely going to check it out here in a little, maybe in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know if it's tip top and up to, you know, up to par with what you had in mind, but I took a little bit of liberties here and there as well. We had some supplies from the ship that those other guys came in on, so I just ended up repurposing some of it. You know, let me know how you like it. And he's just like, and you know, welcome in anytime. You know, you and the whole crew. You guys, he's really changed a lot for this town. I gotta be real. You know, you weren't quite the rowdy bunch that I originally thought you were. And he
you know, we're rowdy in a good way.
He pours out like 7 mugs worth of, like, you know, ale and stuff like that, and he's just like, but don't tell your friends this is the last of the ale. Just between me and you. I got another one in the back, but just, yeah. He's just like, I know how they get whenever they hear that, right? Like,
hey, no worries. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. But you know, they had to take the heel toe express. You know, we flew back, so.
And then Scarlet, you would have easily made it into town by this point in time. Let me I have no idea what Roll20 is doing. Let's see. Softy Boy is not on this map, my bad. It finally loaded for me. But yeah, Scarlet, as you make it into town, you can see that you, with your passive, you know, like obviously, like Bang D Boom made a beeline straight for like the middle house, and it seems that Harry is posted up with a little snot bubble coming out of his nose, and he's just guarding that same door that Lord Azrael asked him to guard all of those sessions ago. And Softy Boy is posted up guarding the ship.
Wait, what's Softy Boy doing?
Softy Boy is guarding the ship, which is what you had ordered him to do. And Harry is guarding the little, like, the little laboratory that Lord Azrael told him to guard before y'all left.
Oh man. I guess as soon as like we touch down, I'm gonna tell. After I get the phone call from Bang, I'm gonna tell Softy Boy I'm back, and I'm gonna show him Dalton and Russ, and I'm gonna say you don't gotta be so tense anymore. You can relax a little bit, and go let Harry know too. Well, he can't relax too much. He still has the job to do.
He just kind of like looks at you, and he just gives you like a little bit of a nod, and he's just like, we knew you'd make it. We got, you know, the other guy, he got a little bit worried, but I never doubted you for a second, Captain. And he just kind of like smiles, and he looks at the like the nomads that came with you and the giant bird, and he's just like, so I guess these are our new crewmates. And he just kind of like shrugs a little bit.
Oh, the bird?
Yeah,
nomads.
The bird.
Damn.
And
the bird.
Softy Boy is like chuckling, and he's just like, it's good to have you back, Captain. And he's like, I'll go give Harry the good news. And yeah, he looks pretty ecstatic. As you see, I'll get another map for the ship ready before next session, but yeah, so it seems mostly peaceful here. there seems to have been there was an attempt for people to overtake. Your boys stood their ground, and although they got kind of worked over, Jerry came through, and Port Scarletta still stands.
Yo, shout out to Jerry, bro.
The goat.
The goat. Yeah, it's true. Then we will go ahead and go back over to, let's see, this map.
Let's go.
And we're going to see what's up with the ground party. As Davos has moved his token there. And Dill, I'm going to move your token up there too. And Rocky B as well. I'm on the wrong freaking... Let's go. So Rocky B seems to be a lot more content now with traveling with you guys as a crew. He seems a little bit not at ease that Dalt, Bang D Boom, and Captain Scarlet aren't with them. He has no particular feelings towards Russ though. But let me get rid of that as well. You guys are approaching, you know, like the familiar area. It is the dead of the night, and you remember how like windy and how cold it can be. And it was around this time that Davos had originally spotted the chain user who had attempted to ambush you guys at this very spot, if you recall.
Wait, so we're right outside of the area we bunkered down in then?
Yeah, that's where Holly's at, right?
Okay.
Just getting that.
I didn't know we were already there. I thought we were gonna take a walk in there, but no, it's good.
Yeah, you guys did well enough on your survival. I'm not gonna like get y'all ambushed or anything like that. But I'm sorry. I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, you guys are able to, you know, approach, and you remember that she had used some of the water to move a boulder in place of where the door is supposed to be. How will you proceed? As Big Azra is like he just kind of like is like you want me to just like push through, or like you think that's safe?
All out.
Let me. Yeah, let me.
She can get it out.
I picked up in the water, and I just like cup my hands around my mouth, and I'm like, "Hey, Holly!" And it's like super loud.
Oh, damn. So you're using thaumaturgy. So you just yell, and it is like ridiculously loud, and you guys can kind of hear it echoing across the like gigantic mountainous rock face in the distance that's nearer to you than it was when you were at the glass house. You can like hear like Davos's voice like echoing across the cliff sides and whatnot, and she just like you just kind of hear her. She goes, what's the secret word?
We're the Scarlet Pirates. Let us in.
That's not it.
Listen here, Babbling Brook.
Oh, okay. Stop. No more. Okay, that's enough. And she's like, but I can't really move this thing, so I'm gonna step back. You should be able to, right?
I pat Azrael on the shoulder and said, I can help you out with that.
He's just like, all right, I get high, you get low, and he like stretches his arms out and whatnot, and now give me an athletics still.
So let me toss guidance on him too.
Yo.
No, so I was meaning more of a metaphysical help. I'm going to be using the help action on Azra.
Okay, I see you. Give me a second. So Azra, I'll prop guidance on him and give him advantage. I don't know if there's any way that he fails this, but we'll see. He doesn't have a guidance thing, but I'll go ahead and just roll it, and then if I need to, I'll throw a d4 on that. Well,
Does he need it?
Passed.
I think he's fine, bro. Like,
I don't think he needed my help, to be honest.
smart ass. He said, "Does he need it?"
Dude is over here rolling like Captain Shivers. What the hell?
That's insane, bro. Yo, rip to that guy. So fairly effortlessly, you Azra is able, with the help of Davos and Dill, to push the boulder over into like up into the entrance of the cave further, and so it's not blocking the cave entrance, and off to the side into one of the pools that was, you could kind of see like water like splashing out and whatnot as it like falls and blocks off like one of the little waterways that was like on the side of the little branching off cave, you remember. I should be able to drag you guys over there now. Let's hope Roll20 doesn't crash again. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, he just pushes the boulders so that it's like blocking off like this whole little area right here. And all that water like kind of like just kind of like redistributed throughout like the whole entrance here that you guys are gonna be peeling through. Dill's immediately like, I don't want it. But
so, above table question: is that Orion floating in the middle of the water over there?
That's where you guys left him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move his token. You see, there's like a little red spot.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not in the water. He's like surrounded by the water and like kind of chained to the little boulder sticking out of the water. But yes, that is him, and he looks terrible. And Holly's just like, hey, welcome to my humble abode. What brings you here at these hours? And she's just like, and where's the rest of you?
Well, they already went back, except for my brother. He decided to do something crazy, but we're heading back to the port, and our job was to come get you and Scorpion Man and meet up with the rest of the crew at the port.
Port? Yeah, that wasn't part of our plan. Our plan was you guys take care of those glass house dudes, and then I go snag the treasure that's rightfully mine. I mean, we go snag the treasure that's rightfully mine.
Yeah, I would heed what you're saying very, very much in my decision making. But captain's orders, you got to come with us.
Just, I don't like, listen, like, that's not what the agreement was. I don't know if I gotta do that.
Well, you were wanted by the people that are still out there and are still looking for you to help them with their goal, but we're promising you protection from these people.
She's like, I don't really know if I need your protection anymore. If you took care of the big guy, he listen, we're talking about a lot of treasure here. I don't know if you really understand like exactly what the scope of this is. Like hundreds of years worth of sunken ships that could have untold amounts of riches, history, even like how are we gonna just completely ignore that, like, because you guys want to go to some port?
It's not just going to some port, it's going to our port to get our resources, all of our stuff, to be able to go over there and get the treasure. I say with a straight face.
I don't know. This is the kind of I've heard a lot of this kind of talk, from individuals in the past, and
Well,
I don't see
If
why
you
I
think
would
that
need
I'm
to.
lying, we never ran into the big bad of the glass house. All we ran into was his underlings. So I think there's still a person out there that you should be afraid of.
Well, then why would I leave this cave? You, big old
Because
muscle
we
guy,
can
You want to live in a
Protect-
cave?
put the rock back. And
What?
she's just like,
Hold on. So they put you here in this exact cave, and you want to stay in this exact cave and wait for them to come get you again?
she's like, they didn't put me here. I escaped and found my way here.
So you shackled yourself up to the wall?
She's like, I wasn't shackled to the wall. I was just shackled to myself.
And what do you plan to do if we leave here?
I mean, it's a big wide desert. Like, you know, good luck to you guys if y'all aren't trying to, you know, make good on the deal that we made. But the deal was we go get the treasure after you guys take care of the glass house. And if your
And I'm
brother's not
telling
here,
you,
I don't
we
think you can
didn't.
go get it yourself. You need me.
I'm telling you, we didn't take care of the glass house and we didn't take care of the treasure, so we need to go to the port, which was Captain's order.
Well, then you go do that and you come and get me whenever you're done with whatever
You're a
you've got
part of
going
the
on.
Captain's
We
order.
won't be coming back here.
Well,
Don't you understand? The captain said to bring you, so we're bringing you whether you want us to or not.
she kind of like she kind of stances up a little bit and she's just like, I don't think you got the facilities for that, big man.
No.
And you can kind of see the water welling up behind her. She's like, we had a deal. You haven't taken out the glass house yet, so why would I leave this cave?
Because your deal is awfully one-sided. You've got to give us a little bit of give and take.
Also, your deal is with the captain who you are refusing to go meet with right now.
It's because the deal was specifically that y'all uphold y'all's end and then I uphold mine. You haven't made good on your end. Why should I why should I follow through with anything like this? This makes no sense.
So it was really me just trying to convince you otherwise, but as of currently, the only surviving member of the glass house is in the water behind you.
And she's like, she kind of like looks at him and she's just like, okay, well, again, how am I supposed to trust anything that you say if you were just lying to me then? Are you lying to me then? Or are you lying to me now? And she just seems like extremely skeptical.
Yes.
Big Azrael kind of steps forward and he's just like, listen here. Okay, so the way that I see it is that these guys still want to get the treasure, right? It's just that we have to go to the port first. And she kind of like crosses her arms and does like the little humph. And she's like, well, y'all go do that. And then when you're ready to go get the treasure, you can come back and get me.
Again,
I
I
shout,
say we
"Azrael,
won't
grab
come
her.
back.
Let's run.
Oh, no way, dude.
Bruh.
He just kind of like shrugs and is like, and he like moves forward and yeah, she is not gonna take very kindly to that. So let me see. What can she do? She can do a lot actually.
I was mainly wanting him to pull her out of the water a little bit with the grab before he tried throwing her over his shoulder.
Yeah, so she's gonna do like, I guess, let me see. She does have advantage. Well, there's that. Let's see.
Davos, help him.
Let's see if Astra can do. This will be
Wait,
flat.
Who is it?
Oh,
Help
sorry.
Azra.
That was not Samia. That was Holly. My bad. I just forgot to click off.
Yeah, Davos, run over there and help him. Just don't make me have to get close to the water.
Oh God.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh no. So he is able to like kind of like grab a hold of her, and she immediately is not going to take too kindly to like that. She's like, no, what are you doing? Like, and she like points at Davos and she's like, you're just going to let him treat me like this? Like, and she's going to try to persuade Davos to help her. She's like, you can't you can't think this is the right thing to do.
I
oh God.
Davos will say to Azra, come on, let's put her down. This isn't how we want to do this. Really? This isn't how we want to do this. But Holly, you need to realize we are not going to come back here, okay? Do you want to dry up in this cave by yourself, or do you want to trust our process? You have nothing to worry about with us. That I can assure you.
She's just
Look,
like, what do you mean?
We don't want to harm you. We're just taking you to the captain so the deal can be revised. Because as yes, I did lie to you then. We did take out Malcolm. The big dude that turned into fucking glass. Yeah. He's drowning. Already. He drowned.
And she's like, okay, well, what if I, and she like kind of like flicks her like wrist, and she has the water like form a bubble over this guy's like face, and he's starting to like suffocate like right in front of you guys. And she's like, what about your little guinea pig or whatever? What, like and she's like, let go of me right now.
Unless you want to suffer from Lord Azrael, you wouldn't kill his test subject.
You said he's gone. Gone where?
That doesn't mean he's not coming back.
And she's just like holding strong.
Go ahead and put her down.
He just kind of just shrugs and puts her down, and then like he's like, I don't know, guys. Like I'm just, and Samia just kind of like walks up, and she's just like, okay, listen. I get it that, you think that you're safe here because you have water and you're far away from, like any of these people who would know where you are and want to hurt you. And we don't want to hurt you. In fact, and she kind of like looks at her like
you're making me want to, as I crack my knuckles in the back.
Samia just like turns and goes, shh. And Samia walks up. She's like, in fact, I can help you. And she like looks at the bruised wrists that she had from the manacles, and she's just like, I can like help. I could show you like a little bit of like some ointments that would kind of help with the like. And she's just like, but listen, like the I'm sure the Captain Scarlet will keep good on her word. She's never done us wrong, and we just need to get you back to the port first. And I know things are a little bit different, but we took care of the glass house. And I'm sure that, if she told you that we're going to go get the treasure, we're going to go get the treasure. We just need to rally our forces first. We've got more people and even a ship that can help, like potentially at the port.
After that wonderful speech, Davos comes up just to like punctuate it slightly, reaches his hand out and says, come on, we've just been through hell. Give us a shot.
She like
and
drops.
Could I roll for persuasion on that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'll take that.
W Helmsman.
She's gonna, like wave her wrist and like drop the little water bubble that was suffocating Orion, and he's just like, fuck. he looks like shit. He is terrible. He's in like god awful shape right now, and he is going to, yeah, he just kind of like spits out a little bit of like water that was like entering into his lungs and stuff like that, and he's just like, there's no way, they're lying. There's no way that they took out Malcolm. It's impossible.
Do you want to see my proof to that test subject?
He just is like looks a little bit like half amused and half dead. And Holly is kind of like looking back and forth between Dill and Orion like a tennis match. Like she's just like, but she does like kind of rest on Davos for a bit, and she sees his hand, and she's like really wanting to just be like, okay, fine. But she's waiting for what Dill has to say.
Well, I was gonna show, but I pull out the giant Fabergé dragon egg and hold it up high enough for Orion to see it.
There's no way. He doesn't even let me
I've
into
got
his...
a glass egg. I've got a glass egg.
Bro, his eyes, his pupils dilate, and he's just like, he wouldn't even let me into his sanctum. And he's just like,
I didn't have to ask for permission. I just did it.
he kind of hangs his head low, and he looks like absolutely defeated. And Holly looks at Davos's hand and like shakes it, and she's just like, okay, well, here's the deal. If we're reworking the deal, that is, then, you know, I travel in style. First off, and she like gathers up like a bunch of water and like starts to like fill up like a water skin, and then she's just like, okay, let's make sure we have as much of this as possible. And then I'm still new to these feet, so I'm not much of a walker. One of you guys is gonna have to carry me. And she like points, and she's like pointing at Davos, and then pointing at Dill, and then pointing at Samia, and she like does like the little roulette, and then she like lands her finger on Big Azra, and she's like, bingo, big guy. Like she's just like, I'm not used to these deserts, you know, that you seem to be really fond of. So that's the first term.
But what are we going to do if we need to have a fight and we need Azrael and we can't risk just dropping you on the ground? I think it would be a lot safer for you to ride on Rocky B's back.
She's like, what the hell's a Rocky B?
And I'd kind of do a little impromptu whistle, and he just poked his head through the doorway.
Oh, you are in for a treat.
She just like shouts, and she's like, what the fuck? Like, and she's just
Rhino.
Like, what? You guys are crazy. You guys are really crazy. Like, okay, fine.
We told you before we left, the glass house didn't stand a chance against us.
And she's like, all right, well, if we get back to this port and you guys try to change the deal and out of my favor, then I'm letting you know right now, I'm going to kick all of your asses. And she's just like, there's probably a lot more water there.
I will say this. It is not us changing the deal. It's the captain deciding that there's more terms to the deal.
This wouldn't happen to have anything to do with your missing brother, would it?
No, I have faith that he'll come back. It's just, as of right now, the captain told us to bring you to her, and she went back to the port. So we have to go back to the port for you to go to her.
Fine. All right. What's it gonna take? Like 2 or 3 hours or something? Like, I gotta get some beauty rest. Like we can't
have a flying bird anymore.
So you traded a rhino, or you traded a bird for a rhino, and she's just like giving you like lip every single step out the door as you guys start to like make your way out of the cave and whatnot. Big Azra is going to secure Orion and make sure that he is you guys had him in like a barrel or some shit, right? Like, I think.
So I think him we tied, or we used the chains from the chain devil fruit user for him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then he's just gonna kind of make sure he's like, and he's looking at Orion. He's like, yeah, don't get any funny business, bro. It's like, first, like I know how you guys can be, and first thing that's happening is I'm breaking both of your legs. And he just kind of smiles at him. Orion's just like, I think I've seen enough. Like I'm you know, he's just gonna be quiet and defeated and just kind of, yeah, he seems intimidated well off enough. As you guys start to make your way out of the cave, Holly doesn't seem too happy. Orion doesn't seem too happy, but Rocky B is having the time of his life. And with that, you guys will start to make your way back to the port. Go ahead and give me each another survival.
Well, I'm not helping this time. Sorry, guys.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
I thought you were one with the
no.
wild, Davos. Let's roll for.
Well, yeah, that was then. I mean, a lot's happened between now and then.
You said a lot's happened. That's crazy. Samia solos, apparently. And then let's see what Azra gets. And then I can roll for Holly in a second. But it's looking like Dill, roll me a d4.
A4.
A d4 is, okay, so Dill, you are going to receive 5 levels of exhaustion. Remember, we don't use the same exhaustion as base 5e. We use the 1D&D exhaustion, which is much better. Davos, roll me a d4. You are going to receive just 2 levels of exhaustion. Big Azra is going to be fine. Samia is going to be a-okay. Like, actually, she's going to feel more rested than ever before. And then let me roll for Holly. He said, bruh. Holly, survival. Oh, she's terrible at these. Yeah, she is not advantage. My bad. That's a 4. She is also going to gain some levels of exhaustion. So by the time you guys make it back, you guys are going to be absolutely pooped. You guys probably did have to do a little bit of fighting along the way. We're not going to spend too much time on any of that. Let me roll a d4 for this lady. Okay, so she's actually gonna have 4 herself. I threw an extra 1 on there because I ain't playing around. So you guys will end up making it all the way across the Red Sand Desert. I'll drag your tokens here in a second. Following the relatively the same path that you guys made before, peeling through. It takes it won't be until easily near nightfall the next day before you guys actually make it all the way down to closer to where the port is. And as the port gets in sight, you guys feel your morale lifted in a little bit of celebratory, what is Roll20 doing? Okay, hold on. There we go. So yeah, you guys are all going to kind of like rendezvous, like eventually back at the port. And this again takes like at least another, you know, it took you guys a couple days while having to fight off like enemies and having to rest in between and things like that. You guys do end up making it there by nightfall the next day. So whenever we do get back into things, everybody will be at the port except for Lord Azrael, and enough time has passed that I will actually have a news coup drop a World Economic newspaper before next session, or for next session. So hype for that. Before we end it for the night and get to the cover story, I want to once again shout out to everybody in the chat, and also make sure we touch base on what's going on with Brother Ragnar's character, as he is was rendered unconscious and swallowed whole by a massive Neptunian. He was bleeding, he was injured, and he is not down for the count yet, as he comes back to consciousness, heavily exhausted within the belly of the beast. And we'll see what happens with him next time.
Oh my god, you tease.
You gotta leave it on a cliffhanger, brother. And if that's not enough of a cliffhanger, just wait until I get to the actual just wait until I get to the actual cover story. Yeah, he did have yeah, he had 1 HP, but he was swallowed whole by a massive creature. The teeth did not even touch him, as it did not make a successful investigation. It wasn't able to like rip him in half or anything like that. He is inside the gullet right now, and we'll see how that goes.
Like I said in the chat, he's not confirmed to be dead, so One Piece logic, he's still alive. We didn't see the body.
This guy gets it. There is still a very good chance that he does not reunite with the crew, but he's not out yet. And so I just wanted to shout out to some of the goats that stuck around for the whole thing. I saw Partypete in here earlier. I see the Will of Dreams, you a goat. Straw Hat Lucas, we love you. Tree the Wolf, we love you. Let me see, I saw SSJ Cody, straight vibing. I saw Kev DOG, I saw Blinkas, John Sherrod on all social media. I saw Maze, I saw tons of goats in here. Thank you all for stopping in. We love you. This has been a bit of a post arc leading into whatever's next for the Scarlet Pirates. Tune in next week to find out. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, shout out to Angel too. I see you. Oh, sorry, I'm scrolling through, making sure I get everybody, all the goats. But I'm gonna go ahead and read the cover story, and then I will close us out. If you want to make sure you stay up to date on everything Scarlet Pirates, make sure to join the link in the description for the TLA Discord. If you haven't already checked out the stream that I did with Dak, where we built a character for what if Dak Sake was a One Piece character in the world of One Piece, and I made a D&D character for it. Check it out. Saint Holy Moly is OP, dude solos, and it was a really great session here tonight. Really great stream there, and there's some goodies in that description as well if you wanted to go check out the new Discord that I have set up, vexyz Lurking Legends. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get this cover story knocked out, and then we'll close it. Exterior. Atop a colossal stone wall of red near cliffs perched high above the clouds, the sun shined brightly onto a lush and verdant patch of land that surrounded Pangaea Castle and the Holy Land in the distance. A gargantuan hoist gradually lowered down an enormous naval ship with dozens of marines scrambling into position above and below deck. A procession of 6 well-dressed individuals wielding stern glares and sheathed ornate weaponry of various types surrounded a thin and tall man wearing a white suit and cloak with gold trim and a bubble helmet over an extravagant hairdo. Saint Soriard, it is our privilege and honor to escort you down to the Blue Sea. As the ranking officer on this year's North Blue surveillance expedition, I guarantee you that your comfort and safety will be our utmost priority at all times. He's interrupted as a loud gunshot echoed off the red line and the deck of the ship, followed by an even more alarming period of silence. The naval officer crumpled from a stiff salute to a kneeling, hunched-over mess, using one hand to keep from falling flat on his face, as the other clutched his fresh entry wound. A dark red started to bleed out onto his cloak that read Justice on the man's back, indicating that he was shot clean through. Much better. You and your crew will do well to kneel when you're speaking to me. Yes, sir. My mistake. It won't happen again. To be continued.